Get it right the first time. I'll show you the best practices for installing vinyl J-channel to meet building code. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Measure the window bottom for the reverse flashing. Cut the drip 1 inch in from the end, for the end dam. Cut the drip to the length that you want, adding 1 inch. Add another inch to allow for the second end dam, and cut it at this length. Cut the back at the same distance that you cut the front of the drip. Then cut the drip portion off. Do the same steps on the other end of the drip cap. Bend the back at the bottom, up 90 degrees on one side of the drip cap. Hold it up to the window to make sure it will be the right length, and bend the other side up. Put a bead of caulking at the bottom of the window. Nail or staple on the reverse flashing. Measure the bottom of the window for the J-channel. Cut the J-channel, leaving about 1 1/2 inches on the face on each side. This is to allow for the overlaps on the two sides. Nail or staple on the bottom J-channel. Measure the sides, from the top of the window to the bottom of the lower J-channel face, adding 1 inch. This is to allow for the top end dam. Cut it about 1 1/2 inches in, for the top overlap. From here, cut the front and the back to length. Fold the J, and then cut the second half to match the first half. This will give you another piece of J-channel that will work for the other side of the window. Now cut the two pieces apart. Cut the back 1 1/2 inches in, and then cut a 45-degree angle at the face. Do the same thing on the piece for the other side. Bend the back to give it a flap, to lock into the bottom J-channel. Do the same thing on the other piece. Put a bead of caulking on the two sides of the window. Slide the flaps into the bottom J-channels and nail or staple them on. Put a trap nail or a staple at the top of any one slot to hold it in place. Cut off the parts of the other J channel that sticks past this J channel. Measure the window for the top flashing. I explain this in detail in my video on how to make an end dam. There is a link to this video in the description. Cut the drip edges off on both sides and make end dams. Now, tuck it up under the building wrap, above the window. Nail or staple it on. Measure from outside to outside of the side J's for the top J. Then, cut the J to length. Cut the back 1 inch in at both sides and a 45-degree angle on both faces. Bend the two flaps back at 90 degrees. Slide and lock the two flaps into the two side J's. Use a scrap piece of J channel as a guide and nail or staple it on. I explain why and how in my video on how to stop a vinyl J channel from smiling. Now, cut off the side J's that stick past this J. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest videos. Thank you.